Welcome to battle number 3 of week number 8 of the FNF Victory Road Draft League Season 3. This battle is going to be pitting Pharaoh's team, which is Prism, Armory, Reforged, versus Lionhug's team, Florida Flesh Ribbons. We have Mega Bayonet and Mega Gyarados respectively, and then in terms of Z Pokemon, we only have Z Araquanid, Z-Any Araquanid on Pharaoh's team. So you definitely won't be seeing a Z move from Lionhug's team, maybe from Araquanid. So this is going to be an interesting match. It does look like Mega Gyarados could actually be pretty threatening after a Dragon Dance. Right off the bat, I noticed that Crunch hits everything really hard. And so Pharaoh's going to have to really be careful of Mega Gyarados in particular. Aside from that, Croagunk could be threatening. Spiritomb could definitely be threatening with Sucker Punch and Pursuit against the two Pokemon weak to Ghost and Dark on Pharaoh's team. And then on Pharaoh's team, of course, we have Kartana, which could be very threatening. And actually, Araquanid looks like it could be pretty good after Gyarados Mega Evolves. Leech Life hits it pretty hard. Bait can come in. Well, Toxicroak, which Lionhug's name's Bait. Bait can come in and take some moves, water moves specifically. Actually, even Leech Life. So Croagunk is a very effective counter to Araquanid. And then, of course, Mega Bayonet can do some fun prankster shenanigans. We'll see if that happens in this match. So let's jump right in and start and see how it goes. I think we'll see Registeel and Metagross. So we see Europa, the Araquanid, versus General Grievous and Metagross. Thunder Punch is going to do big damage to Europa, who goes for the Sticky Web. That Sticky Web can be detrimental, though, because Superior gets that 1.5 times speed from the Sticky Web, and in comes Remington, the Registeel. Registeel can take a hit from Superior, so Metagross comes in. That Clear Body's not going to drop speed, and there's a Toxic also not going to work on Metagross. That Earthquake coming from Metagross is going to do big damage. Remington goes for the Thunder Wave. I'm thinking that maybe Metagross is banded because that was a very powerful Earthquake against a defensive Titan like Remington. The good boy, the Bayonet, comes in, and General Grievous is paralyzed, so Bayonet is spared. And Sylveon comes in, Transflesh to Sylveon. That Sticky Web taking away some speed from Sylveon. And there's a Toxic on Transflesh. We have seen Lionhug's carry Heal Bell on Sylveon before, though. Shadow Sneak going to do a little bit of damage, just 17% to Sylveon. And there's that Reflect going up, an interesting move. So Sylveon setting screens, maybe Reflect and Light Screen as well. So Heal Bell is going to cure that poison and also the paralysis on General Grievous. Transflesh is now at 77%, Remington at 43%. Metagross comes right back in. That Reflect is up too, and that Clear Body is going to prevent the Sticky Web. Another paralysis on General Grievous, though, is going to hinder its ability quite a bit. Seismic Toss brings it down to 73%, and the paralysis strikes yet again. Metagross unable to move. That Earthquake can do big damage to Remington, though. Seismic Toss is going to bring General Grievous down to 46%. Again, it is paralyzed. That luck not working out for Lionhugs in this matchup. In comes Superior, and that Sticky Web once again raising its speed. Seismic Toss going to do 32%, so Perfuma probably can't, definitely with those leftovers can survive. And there's that Substitute going up at 49%. Now Perfume is at 49%. The Seismic Toss is going to break the Substitute. I think that Lionhugs was anticipating a Thunder Wave or a Toxic from this Remington. Remington glared, and now it is paralyzed. This is a match of paralysis, folks. So Perfume is now at 61%, Remington at 80%, and that Leaf Storm's not going to do a lot of damage, but it does boost Perfuma up quite nicely, as that Seismic Toss is going to bring Perfuma down to 29%. It can take another Seismic Toss, though, after that Leftovers recovery. Will 2 Leaf Storms be enough? Actually, it's Hidden Power and not Leaf Storm. That Seismic Toss brings Perfuma down to 2%. That Hidden Power won't be enough to take down Remington at this point. Score is still 6-6. So Marucci, the Spiritomb, comes in as Remington is paralyzed. Remington now at 51%. As Marucci goes for the Calm Mind. Toxic will put a timer on Marucci, though. And Remington at 57%. Another Calm Mind going up from Marucci. And the Iron Head's going to do minimal damage to Marucci, just 18%. but Marucci is getting that toxic. Oh, and Rest is going to allow Marucci to heal up. That Iron Head not doing much damage. Remington can't break through Marucci at this point, so I think we're going to see Remington switch out. And we don't actually. Marucci at 89%. Going for the Sleep Talk, and there's a Dark Pulse. It's going to do 31%. Dark Pulse is looking pretty good in this matchup too because nothing resists it. So Marucci still asleep, going for that Sleep Talk yet again, and it goes for another Calm Mind. Marucci is looking really scary right now. Remington going for another Iron Head. Marucci at 60%. And it will wake up this turn. Remington sitting at 50. Araquanid comes in. And there's the Dark Pulse taking out Europa. The Araquanid. Marucci pretty comfortably set up with that Calm Mind. The score is 5-6, and in comes Bayonet. Bayonet goes for the Destiny Bond, and Marucci goes for the Dark Pulse, taking out Bayonet, but going down in the process. Score is 4-5. And Photomancer, the Necrozma, comes in to face Transflesh. The Flash Cannon hits pretty hard, doing 45%. Transflesh goes for the Wish. Will we see a Protect and Transflesh stay in? No, Transflesh switches out into Perfuma, but a Flash Cannon will take out Perfuma, and indeed it does. Down Perfuma goes. The score is now 4-4. And Korra the Gyarados comes out, intimidating Photomancer. Korra now Mega Evolved as well, and there's the taunt from Korra, not allowing Photomancer to attack, but the Signal Beam hits, doing 47% to Korra. That Crunch is going to bring Photomancer down to 35%. Also reducing its defense, and there's another Signal bringing Korra to 4%. Final Crunch takes out Photomancer. Korra at 4% now. Score is 3-4 with Pharaoh sending out Delirium, the Toxapex now. A Baneful Bunker is going to prevent Korra from hitting with that taunt. And there's a taunt on Delirium, and the Poison Jab takes out Korra. Score is 3-3 as General Grievous comes in. It is still paralyzed. And Delirium goes for the Liquidation. That's not going to do much to General Grievous. General Grievous' Thunder Punch will do quite a bit to Delirium, though, who is now at 51%. Liquidation bringing General Grievous down to 16%, who is paralyzed. And Delirium now actually might be able to take a Thunder Punch, as Liquidation brings General Grievous down to 1, Delirium down to 2 with that Thunder Punch. And in comes Toxicroak. Bait the Toxicroak at 100%. Delirium goes for the Recover. And there's a Swords Dance going up on Bait as Delirium goes for another Recover. And here's Remington, the Registeel. Another Swords Dance up on Bait. Bait's looking very threatening right now. There's a Drain Punch taking out Remington. The score is 2-3 now as Bait is set up 3 times, and Gotomaki the Kartana comes in. It is faster. The Psycho Cut takes out Bait. Score is 2-2, and Gotomaki has a Beast Boost on its attack now. Transflesh comes in. It looks like Gotomaki is clear to go for the sweep. Knockoff is going to remove Leftovers from Transflesh, who goes for the Wish. And there's a Leaf Blade taking out Transflesh. The last Pokemon is Metagross. Gotomaki at 2 times attack now. And General Grievous comes in at 1% and paralyzed. There's a Knockoff taking out Metagross, and Gotomaki manages to clinch this victory for Pharaoh. It's a 2-0 victory for Pharaoh, and the Prism Armory Reforged over Lion Hugs and Fleur-de-Flesh Ribbons. What a battle. I think that Metagross posed such a big threat, but Registeel was getting in the way, and of course Marucci, the Spiritomb, doing really well. If Spiritomb was able to Calm Mind one more time, that might have just been a sweep by Spiritomb right there. Maybe Gotomaki would have been able to take it down, but yeah, Spiritomb was looking really good in this matchup. Bayonet did do its job in taking it down, though, with the Destiny Bond, so really interesting match. Thanks for tuning in, and stay tuned for some more Week 8 matches coming up. This is Noel from Hypno Slumber Party, and I'll see you then.